superclass Opellinata, cytostome is absent. Entire body is covered with numerous cilia like organelles in oblique row. Here you see that cilia is not present, but cilia like structures are present in a oblique pattern. Now, organisms are parasitic. All forms are parasitic. All forms are parasitic. Nuclei two or many but monomorphic condition. Monomorphic reproduction. In case of the superclass Opellinata, reproduction also takes place by the binary fission. Reproduction takes place by binary fission. Reproduction takes place by binary fission method. You see, the important character of Opellinata are all forms are parasite, cytostomes are absent, entire body is covered with cilia like organelles present in an oblique pattern or oblique row. The important organism that belong to the Opellinata is Opellina. Opellina is very important organism which belong to the superclass Opellinata. Opellinata represent a special organism called Opellina. It is a parasite form. Here we previously described all the form of Opellinata are parasitic. All forms are parasitic. Entire body is covered with numerous cilia-like structure. Cytostomes are absent in the case of the Opellinata. So Opellina do not possess any cytostomes, and nucleus is present, which is generally monomorphic in nature. Now, the third class of the Sarcomastigophora is called Sarcodina. Sarcodina is very important superclass that belong to the subphylum Sarcomastigophora. As we described the characteristic of the Opellinata, now we tell about the important characteristic about the Sarcodina. The superclass Sarcodina. Superclass Sarcodina. The superclass Sarcodina further divided into the three important classes known as Rhizopodia. The second one is Actinopodia. 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 And third one is known as pyroplasmia. Pyroplasmia. You see that the superclass Sarcodina further divided into the three important classes. The first one is Rhizopodia, second one is Actinopodia, third one is Pyroplasmia. The third one is Pyroplasmia. You see, in case of Sarcodina, superclass Sarcodina, it contains the three classes. The first one is Rhizopodia, second one is Actinopodia, third one is Pyroplasmia. The first class. Now come to the characteristic of the first class, Rhizopodia. As the name indicates, Rhizopodia, locomotion takes place by the lobopodia. ठीक है, Rhizopodia, the important characteristic is locomotion takes place by lobopodia. Lobopodia or Philopodia This is the first characteristic of any rhizopodians. The important characteristic, locomotion takes place by the lobopodia or Philopodia, but exopodia is never present. That is, exopodia are absent in case of the rhizopodia, but these form Philopodia and lobopodia may be present. The second one characteristic of rhizopodia is they are generally creeping. Generally creeping animal. Creeping. It means that animals are creeper natures. Animals are creeper nature. You seen that the two important characteristic of rhizopodia is locomotion takes place by the lobopodia or Philopodia, but exopodia are absent. They are generally creeping animals. The behavior is just like a creepers, so these are also called creeping animals. The important organism of rhizopodia is amoeba. You see that rhizopodia further divided into the three order. Rhizopodia, division of rhizopodia. Rhizopodia further divided into three order. The first one is Labosia. Second one is Philoceae, and the third one is reticulosa. There are three orders that belong to the rhizopodia. The first one is Labosia, second one is Philoceae, and third one is Granuloreticulosa. Amoeba is belong to the Labosia. Amoeba is belong to the Lavoisiae. Amoeba. Now come to we see the different superclasses of the Sarcomastigophora. In this case, you see that it is very common that all the Sarcomastigophorians are generally having a monomorphic nucleus, and the locomotory organ present in the form of flagella, pseudopodia, but in some cases both may be present. Reproduction takes place by the sexual or asexual method. So we see that it is a very important subphylum that possesses very important locomotory organ in the form of flagella or pseudopodia, but in some cases flagella and pseudopodia both are present. It is further divided into three superclasses. The first one is Mastigophora, second is Opellinata, and third one is Sarcodina. Mastigophora further divided into Phytomastigophora, Zoomastigophora, and you seen that Phytomastigophora contain the characteristic of the plant-like characteristic, thus the name utilizes Phytomastigophora. Similarly, in case of the Zoomastigophora, the animal having a characteristic like the animal, so it called the Zoomastigophora, but flagella are present in both the cases. Okay.